Okay, what's up, guys? It's Sundown. I've been wanting to make some beats like this for a little while, make some videos like this out of my beats for a little while. I think this is just going to get me out of my comfort zone a little bit more. But this is just kind of a making of a beat. I really just think it's interesting how much a beat changes when you're going through it. Originally, this beat was an ice cave type beat. I wanted something that sounds, cold and kind of desolate, like you're traveling through that ice cave in like the Johto region from Pokemon. So you can see that's kind of what I was fidgeting with at first here, with the do 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 do, and then I was like, I need something that's gonna go like hard in the background here. This was obviously pretty obnoxious. I'm not gonna hold you, but it's a work in progress, obviously. See, all it takes is the right sound. There's like this chord progression creator in FL Studio, and it can humanize your chords and like give it like that like that combing effect to it, and it really like elevates it in a lot of ways. More than I could even explain, I feel like. Also, Flex, like default plugin in FL Studio, like some of the best 808s, I swear. Like my whole last album, like mostly 808s. And as churchy and as weird as this is, we got the 808 laid down now. Took that out from the chords that we did, like that bottom layer. And then you change those chords from that ugly thing to that like wah 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 wah. Also, Lander. I rock with Lander more than I rock with what's the other one? Splice. You hear that? This is the sound when I was like, this ain't an ice cave, but this is what it needs, bro. This is when it went a little more fairy garden instead of cold, bro. Yeah, Lander really is dope, though. I just feel like, yeah, that's a crazy sample. I immediately knew I had to have that. We can chop that up some kind of weird way. Less people go on Lander, I feel like. All the samples you get just end up that much more unique as a result, This is kind of an interesting part. You heard that original sample. It's here it comes again. Obviously, that is doing a whole lot. That sounds like sped up and like, I don't know, comical almost. Sounds like Thomas Chase and Jerry right now. And this is big too. Make sure y'all do the generic bleeding when you're chopping samples through like the playlist. Helps it so it doesn't like click when it's transitioning. See, that's cool, but that's still obnoxious as hell. That's like way too fast. Yeah. Don't know music theory like I should, to be honest, bro. Every time I'm in a key or whatever, I gotta Google it. And then do this radio EQ. Bro, this thing saves lives. This is the part where there's a little more talent involved with the splicing of samples. Still, I mean, I'm not doing anything here. Chopped it up a little bit, but throw a little bit of modulation on there with the flanger too. It almost sounds like a haunted house now. I was like, this is straight so far from an ice cave at this point, but ball up top. And then this twinkle twankle that I've had sitting on here for a minute. Time to get that right too. I did set it at 58 BPM because it said number 58 in there, but I think that's just like the 58th bell out of its pack or whatever. But right here, that was the original like that you saw me creating. I didn't need that. We strayed too far from it by now. How beautiful. And then this is cool, bruh, cause listen to these drums. Yeah, those drums punch. They hit you in the face, the kick and the snare. I already know that, so rather than getting my drums out of some pack where I got 300 different kicks and I only like 2 of them, you just find a drum pattern that you like, and then you can chop the drum sounds out of that and then rearrange them however you want. See? Slow that down plenty, and now I got like a crunchy kick. Crunchy snare, that ride too. It's like it's all so fire, bruh. And then you just rearrange that however you're gonna need it. You're gonna see me kind of do that. Fast forward in here a little bit, but this is really all it takes. I've been making the drum patterns a lot more. I used to always use whatever that thing is, the drum playlister thing, but lately I've just been sticking all my drum sounds straight into the playlist. I feel like it gives me more room to add some swing and really make it sound more humanized, I guess it would be the word for it. See, we got the hi-hats. And then this is important, there's always like a drum roll that you need. A lot of times I'll just get like a roll sample and again use certain sounds from it or whatever. But sometimes you can just add a little razzmatazz yourself, bro. Obviously that needs more behind it, but you see what I was saying though? Like, all of a sudden this is an instrumental. Nothing to shy away at. Doesn't that sounds triumphant the way it comes in? I normalized it to make it nice and loud like this. And then I'm almost gonna end up using the chords, the string theory, all that junk I was playing kinda is just gonna be relocated to a riser here by the end of this beat. See? That's really all that I'm gonna use it for, and then I'm just gonna use a real sample heavy bass for a lot of the other shit. I am very sample heavy at heart. I feel like that's what hip hop is ultimately. If you ain't chopping up shit, I mean, what are you really doing?
Saturday, you say?
Yeah, I found some crazy little vocal samples. This is when it got serious though. I was like, okay, hang on. That's gonna smooth it out quite a bit. It's gonna add some transition. Yeah, pitch it up a little bit. Big part that I've cut out of a lot of this is obviously the rearranging, the sequencing. That's really just up to copy and pasting a lot. This is important too. I figured I'd include this. Skip most of the mixing, but always want to do the side chain here. Side chain your kick to your 808, and then you'll see the 808 getting cut down by that kick that just punches right through it, bro. Now there's room for both of them. It's so fire that way. And then right here, figured it needed one more little, like if the sax is the call, then it needs a response. And now it has that with this. And then this is the final beat, guys. Comment, subscribe.
Damn, Sundown. I've had such a wonderful time.